Hello everyone. Today's topic is going to be cash, debit card, and also credit card. On this topic, I'm going to go over what's the advantage and disadvantage of using any of those tools when we make transactions throughout the day. Let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about only those three things: cash, debit card, and also credit card. When we do transactions, whether we buying items or paying for service, or whatever it is, the advantage of using cash is it will be easier to manage your money, and that way you know what you're spending on and what is your income. It will be easier to do that. Actually, Dave Ramsey teaches and he encourages for people to completely cut out all of those plastics and manage their money using cash. There is that side of aspect of using cash. There's benefit to it, but the disadvantage of using cash is, one, you always have to carry it on you, so there's a risk of losing it and also being scammed. And also, when you purchase an item using cash, especially if you're not dealing with a company and just individuals, once you purchase it, you give a cash to that person, it's all said and done. There's no turning back. Those are the main downfalls on cash. And also, when there is a bigger purchased item, that means you have to carry a lot more cash. But of course, if you're traveling or if you're planning for some places that you're going to be and you might not have an access to get to cash, so it would be good to plan it and have it on you. That's the side of the cash. Debit card. Debit card is similar to cash, using your own money, but it's just on card. So every time you swipe a debit card, your money comes out of your checking account. That's your money leaving your account. What is the big risk on that is when a debit card gets compromised, which is, there is so many scammers out there these days. When someone gets hold of your card information or your account information, it's easier to steal it from you, and also will cause you a lot of headache to fight back and to prove to the banks that is not your charges, especially when the item is smaller and the smaller fees. So it takes a lot longer process to clear that up. Sometimes it can take you a couple days for your account to freeze before you can use your account. So if you are in the middle of some kind of transaction that you needed your money right away, it can really cause you a big headache. I'm not saying that the banks were not going to help you figure out which one is a scammer's account or whatever it is. They can help you out, but all I'm saying is you can avoid all that if you don't use that debit card to use your own cash from your account. Let's get to credit cards, and I'm going to go over the benefit. Then there is additional stuff I want you to be aware of when you use a credit card. What's the benefit? When it's credit card, you are using the bank's money or whatever, the lender's money. If you don't have a credit card and you wanted to work on how to get one, there will be some more information, or you can look up how to get a secured line of credit so you can build your credit, so you get a better credit card in the future. But this is for someone who already have established credit card or who already have established credit, so you can get a good credit card. You can choose which one you can have, do a little bit of research. But the most important advantage of using your credit card is whenever you use a credit card, you are using your line of credit, what the lender or the bank gave you, so you can use that money. And with that, there is a lot of added bonus benefits using credit cards that credit card companies will support you on the back end. And some of the advantages are, I'm going to go through them. The number one protection is purchase protection, which means, let's say you order something online or you purchased it from someone, and if you never got that item as promised, automatically your credit card will protect you by giving you that money credit back, since you did not receive that item that was promised to you when you made that purchase. That is the big advantage, number one. Number two is price protection. Price protection is a little bit tricky, but let's say you purchased an item for $100 somewhere, and right away you found out that item actually should have been $70 or $50. You can negotiate with the seller to see if you can adjust that pricing. If not, your credit card company can help you with that too. Number three is the return protection. When there is a returnable item and whoever you purchased it from, if it was not up to what you're supposed to receive, whether it has a defect or it has some issues, if the seller disagrees to return it or take it back, your credit card will protect you. Those are the big three. Then there is additional bonuses. Like, for example, most electronic items, if you purchase, especially from big box stores, whether it's Costco or Sam's Club, to that nature, they always offer you, if you use a certain credit card, you have to look into which credit card, but let's say the item you purchased, the electronics you purchased, had only 1 year warranty or 2 year warranty, that credit card will extend it for you additional year or two. So there is another benefit of getting additional warranty. And if you have an issue with that, with the item, with the seller, for some reason, the credit card you use always can back you up. Another benefit of using credit card is when you travel, there's always added bonuses on hotel deals, airfare deals, and also a car rental. On a car rental, there is a discount you can get using some credit cards, and on top of that, there is some credit cards that will offer you an insurance protection for that rental car. That is another big bonus to use a credit card instead of debit card. Most rental companies don't like to use a debit card anyways, but that's another information I want to share with you. And on top of that, the last one, which I really like and I enjoyed in the past, is, let's say you purchased an item using your credit card. Most credit card has a theft protection. You purchased an item and after a couple months you were somewhere and you lose that item. Some of the credit cards you need to really look into which one has that protection, but it will pay you or give you a credit for that item that was stolen from you, because they have a theft protection with that too. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of insight which way you should use your money on when you are spending it. Me personally, it has been years since I used any debit card. I use cash time to time, especially if I'm going out to smaller restaurants or whatever, if I have cash on me, but most of the time I use my credit card. And with that, I benefit from it because I use it for my travel points and also some additional perks from my credit card. But the one thing I really wanted to stress out and point out is, when you use a credit card, have a good plan not to exceed your spending limit. This credit card, it doesn't mean it's just a free money you can just go crazy on spending. You have to be managing your spending. Whatever you would spend in cash, that's how much you should spend on a credit card. And whatever your bills are, you can pay, like for example your water bill, your electric bill, your cable bill. Most of the stuff you pay throughout the monthly, you can even put it on a credit card, so that way you'll add up more points or kickback, whatever card you had. There will be another link I'm going to put under the description to see, so you can do a little bit more research which credit card will fit your personality or your way of spending. Another big thing is every month you need to pay it in full, so that way you will not be charged for interest. Don't ever miss those payments. That's something you have to be really strict and good at, so you pay it on time, so that way you won't add any additional interest charges on your account. Thank you for watching. If you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you do so. As always, I'll try to bring you any more useful and information on this channel. Thanks again. Have a good day.